Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Smartphone Theater. It has been a really long time. We're still alive and well. We just have not done a lot of shows this year. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, look, I have a delay. Hang on one second. It has been a really long time. We're still alive. Well, live and learn. So tonight we're live streaming not only on the website, but we're also live streaming on YouTube, and we're also live streaming on Instagram. So there is all sorts going on tonight. I really have no idea how large our audience is. We'll figure that out afterwards. Tonight is just one big experiment. But thank you guys for the folks who are here. Thank you all for joining us. We're really excited. As you know, first, Todd Felderstein. So that's who I am. I'm the founder of Smartphone Theater, and we've been doing this since the beginning of the pandemic. So again, great to see everybody. So as you all know, we have all sorts of shows, all original. We also do a poetry night. We've also done a series of interviews. And one of our series that was created is called Homefires, and it was created by Joe Keys. Tonight is the 8th episode. So we've done 8. And, we're all very excited. We don't really know. We have a lot of expectations, a lot of hopes and dreams of where the Homefires series is ultimately going to go. But right now it's the adventures of Bob and Rena, and they're two people that we've basically fallen in love with. So this is episode 8. We believe it's going to be a 10-part series so far, but anything else is possible. And, afterwards, stick around and we are going to have a little talk back, and you guys can chat in. If you're on YouTube, you can chat in any questions and find out a little bit more about where the series is going, what's up with Bob and Rena. We're going to have the whole cast on, and we can go and talk from that point on. But in the meantime, let me direct you to Homefires 8, and I think you're really going to love it. Okay? Thanks. See y'all in a bit.
Waki, home we go. Waki, home we go. Waki, home we go. Waki, home we go. Waki.
God damn it.
Bob.
Goddamn bastards.
What, Bob?
I'm beginning to hate this town.
What do you mean?
People I've known for years are walking right past me like I'm a ghost.
Why?
You know why?
No, why is it?
I got an anonymous letter at the office, which was empty.
The letter was empty?
The office. No patients showed up today.
Maybe everybody is healthy.
Yesterday I had one patient,
Who? I mean, I just want to...
Barry Fallborg. Bowel blockage again.
Well, what did it say, the letter?
I can't believe it.
What?
One word printed.
What?
Pervert.
That's just, it's just, I don't
Please, don't do that now.
Okay. I was just,
That's what people think.
no.
People who I've brought into this world. People who I've stitched up. People whose chests I've pounded on till they were breathing again. Pervert.
Oh, Bob.
The whole town thinks I'm guilty because Sheila Olson said it was so.
Sheila Olson.
I never touched that woman outside of what I needed to do to treat her.
Who'd believe her? She's being charged with showing off her boobs to Randy Dahlmeyer in public.
The sheriff dropped those charges.
What? Why?
Randy Dahlmeyer now says it didn't happen.
He's a liar. The whole town knows that. And a thief. And Burton saw her do it.
He said it'd be a misdemeanor at best, and Randy Dahlmeyer is his wife's brother.
So that doesn't mean it didn't. It
Means
doesn't.
everything in this little town.
Oh. But you're still guilty because Sheila Olson
I
says so?
didn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. People will, they'll just...
Just what?
They're not going to...
Once you're accused of something like this, it doesn't go away.
I don't know, Bob. I think it's just... It's... Why would he change his mind, Randy Dahlmeyer?
Maybe somebody convinced him?
Who?
That's a good question.
Who would convince... What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Randy Dahlmeyer is disturbed. He's not right. He never has been. He's autistic, and he's got something else.
What does he have? What else?
Nobody really knows.
Like half the people in this town, something else.
They'll always have it in their minds. The inappropriate doctor. God damn it.
No, Bob.
They'll be thinking it.
People respect you.
They used to.
People are getting so mean.
Not much kindness left.
Everybody's impatient and angry. Nobody used to honk at people in this town. Now, if you don't take off immediately when the light changes, they pound on their horn.
People didn't used to do that.
Meanness and the negativity of it. Larry says it's a disease.
Well, I guess old Larry Crow would know, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Are you being sarcastic?
What? No. I just...
Just what?
You know I don't like Larry Crow.
'Cause he punched you in high school.
Several times he punched me.
That was 45 years ago.
It's not only that. He's...
What?
I don't understand his culture.
Have you tried?
I practice medicine the way I believe it should be practiced.
So does he.
Last week at the office, when I actually had a patient, Lois Kipe asked me if you had any Indian blood in you.
Why would she say that?
That's what I said.
What'd she say?
She saw you out at the monument with Larry Crow.
So?
People are talking about it.
About what, exactly?
You spending time with Larry Crow.
So what? What's wrong with that? And it's nobody's business.
I'm just wondering.
Racist. That's what it is. The people in this town. Oh, she's hanging out with the Indians now.
Well, it's
Empty, angry lives.
I'm just wondering if that has anything to do with...
With what? Bob, what?
I'm worried. My business is shrinking.
You think your patients would leave you because I spend time with Larry Crow?
I don't know what to think. People don't understand the Indians. They never have. They always think the worst.
What about you, Bob?
What?
What do you think?
I used to be friends with Calvin Littlefoot.
You were friends?
I treated his whole family for free. Well, he gave us some ducks and sweet corn and deer sausage.
I'm off the antidepressants for the first time in years, Bob.
I'm glad.
So you don't have to like Larry Crow, but can you respect the fact that he's helping me?
I'm working on it. Like you said, it takes time.
Everything does. Sometimes I feel
What?
time weighing on us. And without any change, we're just here, doing nothing. It has to be pursued.
Pursued?
You have to do things, Bob, to find meaning. That's why I'm doing what I'm trying to do. Larry Crow teaches me things.
I know that.
Sheila Olson, it's just bad.
Not a good person.
She's always done rotten things to people. And she skates away, free as a bird, with her blonde hair and her...
Still showing him off. At 65. Something not right with that.
She slapped both her grandkids last week at the Red Owl.
What?
Yeah. A 7 and a 5-year-old. They were eating grapes. And she slapped them. Both. 3 times. I saw it.
No sense in that.
And they were crying. And she's ignoring them. Laughing and flirting with Chuck Van Hoots. And he's giving her free meat samples.
Who?
The meat cutter over there, Van Hoots. Chuck. He was a big athlete in high school. Pole vaulter, I guess.
Oh, right.
Still thinks he's handsome.
How can you tell that?
Well, I can tell. He's full of himself.
Did you say anything?
To Chuck?
to her when she slapped the kids?
No,
Oh,
I should have. I know. That kind of abuse stays with you.
sometimes. Well,
I even seen her.
huh?
Our purple finch. I've been looking.
Me too.
Let me make you some pea soup. Or kidney bean casserole. You want some of that?
Any pickled beets around?
Is that all you want, Bob?
Not too hungry today.
We ate the last of the beets. How about some coleslaw?
I'll just have some apple and a piece of bread.
No cheese? Got that really good stinky stuff you like?
Not today.
Still some rhubarb jam.
No.
Well, I
What?
didn't expect this.
What?
Any of it. It's things that happen. And when they're not even true.
Can do a lot of damage.
You know I said this, but let me just say again, Larry Crow is a two-spirit.
All right.
I'm pretty sure he's more interested in men than women, so I think he's mostly gay, so don't worry.
I'm not worried about that.
Good. Good. I was meditating before you came in.
Yeah.
And I saw Freddie.
Oh. Is he back already?
No. No, in my mind, I saw him.
Oh. Is that what you were singing?
Yeah, it was a prayer. I see things when I meditate.
Yeah?
And today I felt connected.
To what?
I have these moments when I'm sitting here and I feel I'm part of a shared consciousness that we all have.
Even Sheila Olsen?
I don't like to think of her being there, but I guess she'd have to be.
She doesn't share anything. Well, except her,
Let's not bring that up again.
Right.
Larry Crow says both the negative and positive dwell in us.
At the same time?
Explains a lot, Bob.
What did you see when you were meditating?
Random things float by. Green hillside. The wind blowing a black plastic bag down a dirt road, faces of people who I feel comfortable with but who I don't know. All kinds of things.
Well, it's
I saw Freddie standing with blood at his feet.
yeah.
Did you ask him about Gerald Hertzman?
I was going to.
But you didn't.
He took off before I had a chance.
Where is he?
Gerald?
And Freddie. Where are they?
I don't know. I'm taking antidepressants.
Really?
Yes,
You've never... I mean, you...
I'm depressed.
Yeah. And I'm sure. You must be. Are they working?
I feel about the same.
It can take time.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I know. You've got a lot going on in this situation, and your cancer, and...
Cancer's in remission. I just hope I don't lose my patience.
You won't, Bob.
Dr. Votmal's been busy. His parking lot full of cars today.
Oh, you've spent years helping so many people. You were on the front page of the County Star after you delivered Nesta Whipple's quintuplets.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Then Nesta left her husband.
Alone? With those 5 kids?
Well, she ran off with the hog farmer from Ruthton.
Clayton Franksburg. I never understood that.
Some things we never will. I still have a few house calls to make every day. And of course, being the coroner.
People need you.
The shut-ins need me, that's for sure.
How's Gladys Wenzel doing?
She keeps gaining weight.
Oh,
She hasn't left her trailer in 6 months.
oh boy.
Up to 500 pounds.
Jeez.
That's big.
There's so many fat people in town.
Eating makes people feel good.
They're everywhere.
A lot of people not feeling good. Gladys is going to have to lose a toe or two to diabetes.
Oh. You can't you?
There's nothing I can do if a person wants to eat themselves to death.
Say it.
Yeah. She's not doing too well. She lost her sense of humor.
She used to laugh. Made me laugh.
It's gone. Like she just sits on her old crushed couch, eating and staring at the news.
Well, that's not healthy. Too much of it.
Eating or the news?
Both. Doesn't she have family in town?
They all passed. Obesity got them.
All of them?
Except her husband, Phil, skinny as a beanpole.
Well, I thought he was...
He died in a boating
I
accident.
thought so. Drowned.
No.
No? How did he?
He was out at the lake, he and his church group in July, hotter than blazes. And they were on a pontoon singing hymns to some disabled folks. It's a big group, 15 or more.
15 disabled people?
No. There were about 7 disabled. The rest were the singing church group.
Oh, so 8 singers. What happened?
Like I say, it's 100 degrees, 90% humidity, and Phil flopped himself into the water to cool off and to make the folks laugh, they said.
But he didn't drown?
No. The pontoon was turning in the water and he was floating there, and the propeller,
No.
it got him.
Oh,
His head.
God.
I had to gather up the parts.
Oh.
I had to use a snorkeling mask to find his ears.
Oh.
I never had to do that before.
Oh, God. The paper said he drowned.
Well, they made a decision to keep out the unpleasant details.
You never told me this.
Nope, I didn't.
No wonder you're depressed.
Poor old Gladys.
I never heard that story. But I don't really talk to people.
Just me and Larry Crow, I guess.
Pretty much.
I feel like I'm losing my humanity.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to go to Gladys Wenzel's anymore.
Oh.
I wish she would die. I think she wants to.
I don't blame her.
What do you mean?
I mean, her husband's gone. And she just sits there. Just sits.
I had to go see Jerry Coots, too.
Didn't he suffocate in that grain bin?
Full of oats?
Yeah.
No, that was his twin brother, Larry.
Oh, right.
He was fat, too.
Jerry?
Larry.
Right.
I tell you, it's a real treat going to see Jerry. Alcoholic wet brain, and he can't stop talking.
What does he talk about?
I don't understand a word he says. And he goes on and on and on and on.
Oh, God. Sorry.
If I thought I could get away with it, I'd kill him too.
Oh, my God. Why am I laughing?
Keep from crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we should move.
What do you mean?
Lake Benton. 600 people, no doctors. I'd be the only one in town. They'd have to come to me whether they liked me or not.
It's so small.
But we could get a nice place on the lake. Have a big garden. Go traveling.
Maybe. I thought you liked it here.
It's all I've ever known my whole life.
60 years.
And now that these things are happening, and we're getting old,
Older.
do something different, like you say.
I love my home.
You don't like to go out of it too much.
I don't really need to, Bob. Oh, look. The pencil marks. From all the kids growing up, getting bigger and bigger.
It seems like a dream.
Yeah. There used to be so many of us in this house. So much activity.
Can you? Will you?
Oh, I got it. Hello? Oh, hello, Burton. Yes. Yeah, I know. Well, we sure could use it, couldn't we? Yeah. The corn and the soybeans, both. Uh-huh. Half that for two. Mm-hmm. Well, any day now. Yes, I. Oh, really? You did? Uh, yeah. 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 No, I haven't. Uh, yes. Bob, do you want to? No, no, yes, me too. I'm concerned. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I will. Okay. I'll let you know. Okay then. Yeah. No, I'll tell him. Okay. Okay then, bye.
What is it?
That was the sheriff.
I know.
They still haven't found Gerald Hertzman,
3 days.
but they found blood
Where?
in the dirt.
It's like you saw.
And he asked about Freddie.
What did he?
If we knew where he was. He wants to talk to him. And he wants you to call him.
Freddie has got to be. He's probably fishing.
You think so?
He got his van. He's probably out in the country somewhere.
He likes being alone.
In nature.
He used to ride all the way to Lake Benton to fish.
6 miles there and 6 miles back.
He'd come home with those beautiful black crappies.
Hanging on a stringer from his handlebars.
He was so proud. He'd clean them and cook them up.
I wish he would walk in right now with some crappies.
He seemed so happy then.
He did.
Do you want some more?
No thanks.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm going to introduce the creative team as the helicopter flies over really quickly. And here we go. So first of all, let me get our writer on stage. This is Joe Keys. There's Joe Keys. And in the role of Rena, we have Lily Knight. And Steve Hofvendahl in the role of Bob. And our director, Peter Flood, I just need him to turn on his camera and oh, there we go. And there we go. Okay, now I can bring you in. Okay, all right, all good. So one, we have a really small house, but beautiful house. Again, today was a little bit of an experiment. I wanted to get one more show off before the new year. So, and then we'll have a whole new slate in 2024, plus some poetry. So you guys keep on tuning in, and we'll do blasts all the time and all sorts. So one thing, just to clear the air, you guys are going to notice that our Rena and Bob changed very, very quickly. So, so actually, this was our first episode that we pre-recorded, and the reason for that is manifold. One was it's the holidays, and we weren't sure where everybody was going to be. So we made sure that we'd record it just as a backup. This is a big episode. There's no editing outside of, I did some sound work, but there's no editing. So this is a live It's very much theater. It's very much a live performance from soup to nuts. These guys are remarkable. You know, 30 minutes without stopping. So it's really quite amazing. And Joe wrote a beautiful piece, and Peter directed a beautiful piece. So there you go. You do have an opportunity to type in some comments if you have any. Otherwise, we're just going to share a few things, and then we'll call it a day. So, do you guys want to kick in? Anything that you want to share before I say anything more? Anything? Bueller?
Well,
Joe? Is that
well,
Joe?
just great job acting, Steve and Lily. That was just to settle in and watch this. I just reminded it your skill and your subtlety. Really enjoyed watching you guys work.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have to, as a as the grateful producer who's standing off in the wings. It was so much fun to watch two pros really do a piece from multiple times, from soup to nuts. It's 30 minutes. I kept on repeating this over and over again. There are not a lot of people who can do 30-minute takes, and that's what we did. I mean, we did this play in 30 minutes, and it was fantastic. And each performance was as good, if not better, than the next. So it was really such a pleasure. So thanks. Peter, you want to chime in?
Yeah. Well, tonight I think is unique because prior to this, Homefires, I'm assuming that a percentage of the audience has followed the series. It's a series in development. We have 2 more episodes. We're looking for 10 episodes. We have 2 more episodes. This episode was written and worked on because Bob and Rena have been brought to a position where they're kind of on the edge of, say, an abyss or like the Grand Canyon. One more step, and it's a long way down. It's a drop. So this particular episode is uniquely challenging, I think, for tonalities and for subtext about their circumstantial reality. So we've been working. It's been a busy time of year, so we've had enough rehearsals, but we've had enough rehearsals to get to where we are right now, and we're looking to re-engage. We'll make changes in the piece, and to re-engage it and bring it back because we're committed to the whole series, and the whole series has a story arc, and it changes everything in the conversation between Bob and Rena. It's always a conversation between Bob and Rena, but there's an evolution in the underlying reality that is informing that conversation, and that's what we're looking for, the effect of it, the town itself, the turn on the town itself. And the town now that used to be a source of entertainment, because of its idiosyncrasy, it's becoming threatening. Great. And that's where the story goes.
Great. So let me just add to that, and that is that so we are. I'm going to leave up this episode. I mean, if you go onto the website, you can watch all of the Homefires 1 through 7. However, this Homefires 8 is only going to stay up until the end of 2023. So in 2024, this episode will not be. You will not be able to find it again. So if you want to watch it, if you want to share it with your friends, now through the end of the weekend, 2023. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off 2024 with Homefires 8 one more time to the same audience, if not bigger. And we're going to make a few adjustments, as the development process goes on. What people don't realize is that this, to put up a show, especially something like Homefires, we're months into rehearsal. So, everybody's been getting together either in person or online, and we continue the rehearsal process. So this is development. Smartphone theater has become a development platform as well as a performance platform. And I'm absolutely thrilled that that's what's happened. I'm still approached by lots of playwrights saying, hey, I've got something, directors, actors, and so forth. So it's still, it's still very much alive. And just to throw it out there, if you guys have not seen A Christmas Carol, which we did 2 years ago, Christmas Carol with the original cast of Dark Shadows has about 40,000 views. So that's, it's quite amazing, and it makes me very happy. So that's what's happening with us. So this is not, hey, I've got a play, let's go and read it on Smartphone Theater. This is months and months of rehearsal and development, and that continues to go, because as I mentioned at the very beginning of this, that we do want to take Homefires to a bigger, broader platform with a much larger audience. So that is certainly in the cards.
I really, because I feel that a kinship to the people who come and watch us,
Very much.
to let you in on that process, because it is process. Development, it's not so much rehearsing of performance, and it's not about rehearsing of performance. Joe writes good first drafts, but Joe's writing doesn't explain things. It doesn't give it away. There's no exposition in it. It is in the characters don't know the story, and there are moments in the text where they don't know what don't they know before they go on to it, before they either speculate on it or they discover what it is, and their need, in a way, it's really all of its characters, all of its other pieces, not just this series but other stuff. It's really informed, I think, personally, by humility. That means rooted to the earth, not having all the answers, not having a lot of knowledge about how existential knowledge or point of view about existence in general, having to stumble forward in their own existence in order to know anything. And that's unique. I think Joe's a unique writer in that regard. And
Yeah.
I really love working with this material and with Steve and Lily. It is
Yeah.
and with Todd, it's a very creative team, and we're inviting you
Don't
into
forget
it.
about me. Don't forget about me, Peter. Yes, you and you also. It's been a joy. And just to share, our characters. This is an evolution in this series. So I really encourage our audience to go back to the website, to go back to there is a playlist, a Homefires playlist that this belongs to, and watch the series, because you'll see the evolution of Rena and Bob, and and the storyline. There is a major story arc throughout this whole series. So it's really fantastic. I just got a text from Gina Costa. She's saying I'm having trouble chatting, which means that other people are having trouble asking questions as well. But she says congratulations to all, and she sends her love. And I think other people are having probably the same challenge. So, it's. I told a friend of mine that we'll be under an hour, and so we're going to hold it at 45 minutes, which is about 30 seconds away from today.
Let's not leave before I thank Peter for his steady guiding hand and his insight and his expertise in breaking down a script and really bringing the subtext to life. I mean, I've learned a lot in this process, and it's been just a great exploration. And Todd, of course, for creating this Smartphone Theater and for his insight too. It's just been a great journey thus far.
It's been fun. Yeah, it's really, it's all about, Bob and Rena go through change, and we're going through change at the same time. So, which is really fantastic. Okay.
It's funny how the modern world finds Bob and Rena.
Yeah.
At moments.
Yeah.
The advent of meanness in a social culture.
Yeah.
Why? Where does it come from? That line that she has about that kind of abuse, or that Bob has that kind of abuse, or Rena or Bob, I don't remember right now, that kind of abuse stays with you. What kind of abuse does she mean? But it's in the nature of violence towards other living beings. So,
one of my favorite lines in this episode is, and it's Lily says it so beautifully, is when she responds and says, "I love my house, or I love my home," and to me that sums up so much, just so much of who Rena is, and so much about the story and her resistance to change, and her passion towards life and who she is. I love that line. So, all right, I don't want to hold everybody any longer. You guys out in the world, wishing you a very happy New Year, happy holidays, a safe, prosperous, and peaceful 2024. Hug someone you love, hug someone you don't love. Just give a hug. All right. You guys can stay on for a second. I'm just going to end the stream, but wishing everybody very happy holidays, and we'll see you in 2024. Okay. All
Thanks
right.
for watching.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Yeah.